friends come and visit our studio. Catch them all in Musetalks.
Hi everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Muse Talks. I'm your host for today's episode, Charlie. So before we get into today's episode, right, have you ever wondered what it's like to go overseas for an immersion program? Well, look no further because in today's episode, we'll be discussing this topic with our two very special guests, Kayen and Ray. Woo! Okay, so we know your names now, but let's hear more about you guys, like what school are you from, what course are you from, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ray. I'm from the School of Infocom Technology and I'm currently pursuing a diploma in data science.
Hi, my name is Kayen and I'm also from the School of Infocom Technology and I'm taking the diploma of immersive media. And we're both year threes.
Since this whole entire topic is about like going for immersion programs and stuff, right? I believe you are here because you have went for some, right? So can you share a bit of where you went and what do you guys do for each place you went?
We both went to Malaysia together and China together, and I went Vietnam.
So Malaysia, the Malaysia trip was something called the Youth Expedition program that Ngee Ann offers. So it's basically going to Southeast Asia countries to do volunteering. So for us, we went to Klang in Malaysia for to teach refugee children how to use technology, something related to our school.
Then for the other place that you mentioned?
So when we went to China, it was more to learn about the Chinese culture. So we visited the different cultural villages, and we also visited Tencent, the small industry tech places. Yeah, and we also met many new China friends.
Oh, do you still keep in touch with them or no more?
I guess we kind of do. I think one of them wanted to come over.
Yeah.
But
then she didn't buy ticket yet.
Oh, no. Okay, so moving on to our first question, right? Why did you guys want to take this chance to go overseas for the immersion program? What really made you guys feel motivated to sign up for this?
So actually, for our very first trip to Malaysia, it was right after COVID ended. So we were a bit I was really excited because I thought that my whole poly life I wouldn't be able to go overseas. So when I saw the email and the opportunity, I knew I had to go for it. And then I asked Kayen to join me. So I pulled Kayen to apply. So we both signed up for it. But then because we signed up pretty late, so only Kayen got in. And then after I was like, oh my gosh. Then in the end, one other guy dropped out. Then I also managed to get in.
So the guy that dropped out, is it they just randomly pick anyone else that they make it in, or
it's not the whole trip is just, it's more I feel like a first come first serve thing.
Yeah, it's a first. Yeah, it's just if you sign up then you get in, but they only had a limited number of slots.
Yeah.
Oh.
So by the time we both signed up, I think we were one of the last few. So I
think two guys dropped out. Two guys. The two guys dropped out, then two of us got in.
Wait, so you're just lucky that the guy dropped out.
The two guys dropped out, yeah.
If not, you won't be able to go, right?
Exactly. The two guys went, two of us will not be able to go.
Okay, that's cool. For next question, right? What were some challenges that you faced during your time overseas? You can just pick maybe one of the places that you went, or you can talk about in general. What is a common problem that you face when you went to these places?
Okay, Malaysia, when we went to Malaysia, right, so we went there to teach them more technical skills, right? So when we had the briefing in the first place, before we went to Malaysia, they look out for language barriers or because all the kids, they are very young, so they probably won't understand or whatever. They're secondary school children and younger at that time. So we went there expecting we wouldn't know how to communicate with them or they wouldn't understand. So we went there with very open mind. But when we went there that time, right, it was more of we were quite shocked because they actually they could speak English very well. And they understood everything before we even taught them. So the struggle there was mostly the struggle was that we underestimated them so much that we didn't really have anything to teach because they already knew everything.
Oh.
Because our whole point of the volunteering was to go there and teach them but we had to go there and teach them technology skills, right? But because they already knew everything, we had nothing to teach them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you just went there to just tell them things that they already knew.
Yeah.
In a way.
Or the things are quite simple, so they caught up quite quickly.
Yeah, they were better than what we thought.
Yeah.
So do you have to do a presentation at the end of the like the entire program, or was it just like you're just supposed to go there and teach and then come back, then that's it?
Yeah, for the Malaysia one, we just go there and teach them and then we came back. But for the China one, we had to do a presentation at the end of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was just to like say about the Chinese culture. It's just kind of like simple presentation. Then we just submit the slides.
Yeah.
Don't need to present or anything lah.
We did like a video recording.
Yeah.
I remember we all sat down at like on the floor. Then we put the computer there. Then we started We started reading off the slides. Then we submitted the video.
The
Typical
video was so
presentation.
shit. I mean, it was so bad.
So next question, right? What was like the most like any memorable moment you had from like any one of these trips?
I think for me, the most memorable sort of experience for all the 3 trips that I went on was meeting the people there. So like for Malaysia, I met the refugees and then we actually became really good friends. And then in China, we also coincidentally happened to meet some of the people in the school in China. And then we brought them around. I mean, we brought them to eat Hai Di Lao and then they brought us to explore the different areas in Shenzhen. Yeah, and then when in Vietnam, we was an exchange program. So the Vietnamese came to Singapore and then we brought them around for 2 weeks and then we went to Vietnam and they brought us around for 2 weeks. So I think being able to meet people from different culture and different background is the highlight for all my experiences. Yeah, because we get to experience what day-to-day life is like for them. Yeah, and see how it's like.
I think for me, like for Malaysia and China, okay, for Malaysia, my most memorable experience was like spending time with our other like expedition mates. what would you call them? Okay, like friends. Yeah, okay.
Friends.
Other friends. Like, when we went on a trip that time, we knew nobody. Like it was just me and her.
Yeah.
So like we went there, then we made new friends. Then the time that we get to spend at our shalom, which is our living quarters. So like every time after we come back from teaching the students, right, we'll come back to this shalom and then we'll like play card games and we'll like eat together and everything. So it's like the time that we spend there, because we are always like for 12 days we were always together. So we literally spend like every breathing moment together. So it's like we really developed like a really close friendship with one another. This friendship lasted even after Malaysia trip. So like we will always go out together. Then we will spend like each other's birthdays together. So it's
that's
like
so sweet eh?
yeah. So like every time it's someone's birthday, right? Then we go out and celebrate.
Adding on to the part where we made friends in the shalom, it was very nice because everyone was from the same school. So the way we do things are like similar. And the way we're all just like more chill, more laid back people. Yeah, and then we like sometimes, because in Klang, also because Klang is a very deserted place in Malaysia. So there's not much of like a facilities, like there's no like theme parks or whatever. So it was just really go there for the refugees. Yeah, and then beside our shalom, there's the only thing that's more interesting is Aeon, which is the shopping mall there. So like every time we came back from like hang out with the refugees, we'll either go to Aeon or we'll stay in the shalom. So there was not much of a things to do. And I guess that also made us closer. Because everyone just happened to do the same things together. Yeah, so we end up planning things together. And then at night we'll just, because the shalom is like shalom is like
It's 4 levels.
it's 4 levels and like everyone sleeps together sort of. It's not really like a hotel where this is your room and then everyone just stays in their own room. It's like you can just, there's a lot of community area. Yeah. So well, everyone just gather down at the community area every night and then we'll like watch movie or we'll like play card games or like order bubble tea. Yeah. So I think the whole area or the whole structure of the living quarter made us like force us to get closer to each other and bond together.
Basically in Malaysia, other than the refugees, we also met with like some Malaysian people like the locals there. Okay, so our shalom, right, there is no laundry, like no washing machine. So we had to go like opposite. We had to walk like a distance, then we go opposite to like wash clothes.
We had to cross this huge road.
Oh my god, that was so scary.
It was huge.
Like no traffic, like it's just
it's
cars
a
and motors.
highway.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah,
It was a highway.
Yeah, legit a highway.
And like 4 lanes or something on each side. So it's like 8 lanes. So they crossed 8 lanes to get to the laundromat.
Oh, I hated crossing that thing. Can you imagine you carry like
That
a
was
whole
so
bag of
scary.
laundry?
Yeah.
Then cross 8 lanes of roads.
Well, but like was it like legit like a lot of cars like
We usually went at night, so I guess
Lesser?
that's a class. And the whole Klang place is like there's like very little people living there.
Yeah. Okay, one of the days halfway through, right, we had to wash our clothes, so I think it was like on day 3, 4, or 5-ish. And so we went there, we brought our clothes, like me and her, we brought our clothes. Yeah, we met our like other like ICT friends there, okay. Then after that, we washing our clothes already, right? Then I think we wanted to buy a drink. So there was this like group of Malaysian locals, right? They own this like beverage truck or van.
Yeah.
So it's like a drivable one, and they open up the stores from the side, right? So they sell bubble tea. I remember they sold like soybean bubble tea type of
They
thing.
also own the laundromat.
They also own the laundromat, and they also own the other
ice cream shop beside laundromat.
Yeah,
Like this is
Not
a
really
small
owned, but
area.
they
Then
work.
they just
Oh.
they just work there.
Oh no, it didn't belong to them. It belonged to their boss. So they're just working for their boss. We decided, okay, you want to buy a drink or not? Like, okay, we go and buy. Then she started talking to them. And she was the one that started talking to them. Then I don't know how the conversation went, but we kept on talking.
Oh no, I asked them, I was like, which bubble tea is the best? And then they started like talking to me like, hey, where you're from? And after they're like, oh, from Singapore. Then I was like, stranger danger. So I'm like, okay, let's not talk too much. Then she went on, she was like, oh yeah, we're here on a school program. We're the refugees are from Singapore. We're here for 2 weeks only. We stay right opposite there.
Oh no.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh no. But end up we made friends with them. Like we became then after that their friends came around. So it was like the Malaysians, friends and us. Then we had to wait for a laundromat. It was like an hour or something. So just chat with them a bit. They were like, what's there to eat around here? And then like nothing much. But end up we went to like just walk around and we saw Jollibee and everything.
Are you sure it's Jollibee?
There was Mary Brown.
Yeah.
Mary Brown. And then we walked back, and then after that, they were still there, so we started to talk to them a little bit more, and then we exchanged Instagram. Oh yeah, we exchanged Instagram with them. That's how we communicated with them. Yeah, and then after that, they texted us. Then they said they want to bring us to eat Lok Lok. Yeah, but we had a curfew on like I think it was like the second last night or something.
Yeah.
We decided to just go eat Lok Lok with them after our curfew. So we had a lock at the Shalom there.
Yeah.
It was like the door to enter, there was a physical lock. So if you have to only can unlock from the inside and cannot unlock from the outside. But me and Kim were like, you know what, let's just go eat Lok Lok with them because like what's worse that could happen. So they picked us up using their car at Aeon, and then our friend was so worried. Our friend was like, no, you cannot get in the stranger's car. Hey, this very serious. Why are you getting in the stranger's car? And then he literally sent his location to everyone. He's like, no, I'm coming with you. So they had to pick us up at Aeon because we were shopping at Aeon. And then we had to go back to the Shalom there to pick our friend up because our friend was worried for us. And then we just all went to Lok Lok.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because they wanted to eat at this Lok Lok place, which is like quite deserted.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, so when we went there, it was like very dark. And then my friend was like, oh shit, see that, they're gonna confirm kidnap us, they're gonna confirm kidnap us.
Like throughout the entire ride, he was like texting his other people like, if we get kidnapped, we are here.
And then the funny thing was that at that Lok Lok place, that little place was closed. And my friend was like, oh my god, shit, we're actually going to kidnap already. This is the end of us. Then after that, they just U-turn and they brought us to another Lok Lok place. And then we actually like ate Lok Lok and it was super good.
Yeah.
And we had a good time in the end.
So would you say like that is like the most memorable part of your Malaysia trip? Like the sneaking out part?
Is one of the highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the car was so small.
It was so fast.
The car was a little tiny car, and then after the guy's leg was really long, so everyone was just like sort of like crouching in the car.
In the car?
Yeah.
And he was like speeding.
Yeah.
Like holding on to the window.
But stranger danger, guys. If you guys go overseas, don't do that.
Okay, so I heard you guys are like going for a global entrepreneurship program, right? So what are you like most excited for?
So we're going for this program called GEIP. It's an internship program where we get sent overseas to a startup company and then we are there to work and see how startups work and how businesses work. Yeah. So I think the thing that I'm most looking forward to is, first of all, living independently in a country outside of your comfort zone where you have to experience everything on your own. You have to like cook for yourself, do your own laundry. I mean, okay, that sounds like I'm a spoiled child.
Yeah, but I mean, it's true, independent stuff.
Yeah, it's like you have to, it's like those small things you have to do by yourself. And you have to pay for your own expenses. You have to rent your own place. I think being able to explore China, because China is so big, you can literally spend a year there and you're not done exploring China. So I think that's going to be very exciting. And last but not least is the cold weather, because we're going there for 6 months, and I think towards like December, January is going to be really, really cold, and it could be snowing. So we're really looking forward to that.
And then for me, it's like, I'm looking forward to also exploring China. Because like, I went to China before, like Shanghai and Hainan. But when I was in Shanghai, because I went like, when I was like very young, and then like we did a lot of places. Like we went to a lot of shopping malls. Then we went to like a lot of like cultural sites. Like from what I remember, because that's like when I was 11 years old, now I'm 19, so that's like 8 years ago. And it's already like back then it was already like so nice. So I just like can't imagine how nicer it will be like now. Then like I remember I went to this like little shop in one of the cultural sites. Then we went to the shop to buy toys ma. So he was like very nice. He gave us a discount from like 45 renminbi to 35 renminbi. I remember the exact number because I remember like cause I bought like a minion flying toy. So I brought it home. Then I always just spin it and like, let it fly into the ceiling. Yeah, so that's like, you know, I look forward to like experiencing that again if I go China.
Do you have any advice for anyone out there who has like the chance to go for these programs but they're like too worried or too scared or anything?
I think one advice is just to have an open mind. So when you go overseas, I think the main thing is the difference between going overseas with a school versus traveling overseas with a family is that when you go with a school, you're able to meet more local people. You're able to meet like students in China. So I think it's important that when you go overseas, you should be able to make connections with the locals there and understand how life is like for them. Make friends with the people they are going there with. Yeah, because these are the things that will really enhance your trip and exploring the different cities with these people. Yeah, so I think keep it open mind and have fun.
I feel like having like this like overseas exposure is like really, really good, especially like from young, because like you already get exposed to like so many different type of culture. So I think like having this kind of experience is good to add to your own like enrichment type of thing. So the next time you have like more experiences that you can share, maybe with your own company or like with your own school or group mates type of thing. So I think that's really good. And it's like a once in a lifetime kind of experience. So it's like you don't want to miss it out, ma. Like when will you ever be young and going overseas with a friend?
Oh, one tip is to be friends with your lecturers.
Be friends with lecturers?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when you go overseas and then your lecturers are also going overseas with you guys. So if you're like closer to them and then they'll trust you more, and then when you want to like extend your curfew a bit, they'll be like, okay lah, can. But if you're not close to them, they'll be like, nope, cannot. This what just say, this what the school say, nope. Yeah, so be friends with lecturers.
Okay, so unfortunately, we're running out of time. But before we wrap up, right, we have a small little game section for you guys. Basically, we'll just give you like 5 like this or that questions, right? And then you just answer which one you prefer more and like just briefly explain why. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's go. So first question, would you rather have guided trips or would you rather have free and easy traveling?
Free and easy.
Free and easy. Because like guided you can only do so much, like limited. But free and easy can go anywhere you want, as far as you want.
And guided, they also like always have like certain time to wake up, certain time to eat. And they plan everything for you. Like then you have to like if you're lazy at day, then you have to still wake up 8 a.m. So it's like now.
So next question, would you rather learn a new language or learn a new skill? Maybe for example, right, okay, like maybe like a cultural skill. For example, right, you don't know how to make 粽子, you know. So would you rather like learn a new language or like do that kind of, you know what I mean? Like a more cultural skill. How do I explain this?
It's a dumpling thing. Wait, the dumpling? No, like the triangle. The green one.
Is it like rice? Yeah.
Oh,
That kind of cultural skill.
How's she going to go GEIP?
Okay, the hell, learn a new language.
Learn a new language?
Then I can learn that skill in another language.
Okay.
Same.
Same. Next question. Would you rather go shopping more, right? Or would you rather go experience more things?
experience
more things.
more things. Because shopping mall is the same everywhere.
Yeah.
In Singapore, in China, in Korea, anywhere. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Korea's maybe different because there's makeup better. There's better makeup. But it's usually the same.
Oh, but especially China, because their shopping mall everywhere just sell the same things one. Like that time when we were in Shenzhen, right? Every mall just sells Fila, Champion, all those expensive brands. Then like cannot buy.
Yeah.
For China, right? Like all the locals there, they do their shopping through Taobao or like online stuff. Like nobody buys through shopping malls. So like the only like so-called unique thing I think China has for their shopping malls is like they have a whole level dedicated to children.
Oh.
Like serious. So their clothes on this certain level, right? The clothes brands all for children, like toddlers, like under 10 like then like it's a play area for children.
So that's
So
why
it's
y'all
like-
would rather like choose experiences over shopping, that kind lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you rather try local street market food, or would you go to those restaurants?
Local street
Local street food?
market food. Yeah.
Yeah, I
For you?
think so too. Local street market food. Especially those like shops that locals usually go to. They're like not found like online, but it's like when you come to Singapore, you eat chicken rice, those kind of thing. It's like those small little shops. Yeah, and not those kind of fancy chicken rice. That's not authentic. So I think local market food.
If you go to the street, like market food, right? It's usually handled by like the locals, that type of thing. So you can like try more authentic food in a sense.
Okay, for the last one, would you rather have a planned itinerary, or would you rather have a spontaneous adventure?
I think for me, spontaneous. Because I've tried planning itinerary. When me and my friend went to Korea, we were like, okay, let's plan our itinerary. So we were like, okay, then we list out what we wanted to do. Then we try to fit it into the days. But we didn't follow itinerary at all. We were like supposed to wake up at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock. But we like woke up at 12 and left the house at 3 every time. So our day started like way later. But it was fun because like we get to sort of experience the nightlife instead of the day life in Korea. But yeah, I think having a fixed plan is good if you are those kind of person that really wants to hit all the different spots.
True. What about
Yeah.
you?
Kind of like both, honestly. Cause like things, I don't plan things for myself. Usually when I go overseas, my parents plan one. I remember that time I went to Korea with my family, right? Or Japan. I think it's Korea. So my mother printed out a paper booklet. I was how old only? I was P2. She printed like a paper booklet for me to read about the different places in Korea. So we're going here on day 1, here on day 2, but I didn't read it. But it was, I think that planning is good, but for me I also prefer like spontaneous. Because like, let's say if one of the things in your like planned itinerary doesn't work, right, then you got nowhere else to go in a sense. Then like spontaneous is like you want to do what you can do, what you don't have to like follow, you know.
But I think it's good you do your research first
Oh yeah, do research.
before you go to a country to like see the different places. And then you can spontaneously plan like where you want to go.
That's all we have for today's episode. Thank you so much for coming. Yay! For the people watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Muse Podcast. And with that, see you guys in the next episode. Bye.